5-2 Cardinals. A much relieved Willie McGee, I would think.
I would think he's relieved, and I also think his coach, Nick Lavia, there he shows the reaction. The coach, that's all he can do is sit there. He says, man, what can I do? I'm waving. I mean, my arm's about to come off. I may suffer a rotator cuff injury, and he's not even looking at me. And, of course, who do you tell that to?
There are times when the base runner doesn't look at the coach when the play's in front of him.
Right.
But when it is behind you, that's what the coach is out there for. And the Cardinals got away with it.
Twice, Dreesen was hung up, and then McGee, but it's all erased now.
Will Clark trying to lead the Giants back now against Greg Mathews, and that's a strike. Clark robbed of a hit on a fine play by Tom Herr, singled and stole a base in the 4th inning. 5-2 St. Louis, 7th inning. Big slow curveball on the corner. Strike 2.
Boy, he's moving it in and out, changing speeds. He knows exactly what he wants to do.
The Giants beat Mathews twice this year. He was 0-2 against them. By the mound, down to Ozzie. One away. Down in the Cardinal bullpen, the ace in the bullpen, Todd Worrell, beginning to loosen up.
There's the difference. If Worrell leaves his fastball back at the hotel, he's in deep trouble. Because he's a real power pitcher.
Here's Bob Brenly. Struck out twice, 0 for 2. You could see him heave that big sigh. Well, you know it's a little more than just a regular game. Ball 1.
It's been the slow curveball. He started him out on a curveball, but didn't get it in the strike zone. But Brenly has just not been able to figure him out.
Mathews with a half a dozen strikeouts. Ball 2, 2-0. High fly ball into very shallow center. Tommy Herr out and calling. So Brenly a pop fly. So that's 8 in a row. Retired by Mathews, who had a string of 9, gave up a home run, and was allowed just 2 singles since. Mathews, by the way, has made 32 starts during the regular year and completed only 2. And one of those 2 was a shutout. So you can bet they're counting pitches and watching him very, very carefully. Uribe, the hitter with 2 out, and Chris Spire is on deck. Remember, the Giants have 3 right-hand hitters available: Bob Melvin, Chris Spire, and Matt Williams. Left-hander Craig Lefferts throwing alone in the pen now for San Francisco. Off the end of the bat. 0-1. Uribe has struck out and singled. He's 1 for 2. Jose made a good play to backhand McGee's base hit, but then his off-balance throw gave the Giants a big break. 0-2.
Not only is he changing speeds, but he keeps nibbling at that outside corner, and he's making these Giant hitters widen their zone. He's really not hitting the corner. That was off the plate, but not so far that you would take it. And Uribe chasing it, finds himself at the count of strike 2.
No balls and 2 strikes. Time. 5 runs, 9 hits, and an error for the Cardinals. 2 runs, 4 hits, and an error for the Giants. And he chased that one. 7 strikeouts. Mathews has retired 9 in a row. And at the end of 6.5 innings, 5-2 St. Louis.